So Dave Chappelle was supposed to perform at this theater company called First Avenue, but apparently it got canceled because they received a lot of feedback from people saying, how could you let Dave Chappelle perform here? He's not a good person. He's a bad person. He's not on our side. So First Avenue decides to cancel Dave Chappelle's show, and Dave Chappelle has to move his show to another venue. And then First Avenue comes out with a statement saying, oh, we are really sorry that we even decided to book Dave Chappelle here. We were wrong for that. You know, we have strived to make our theater one of the safest around. But what's ironic about that is the only people who are not safe are the people who are against Dave Chappelle, as evidenced by him getting attacked on stage at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. Okay, and they continue on saying, oh, we strive for diversity. We want all this diversity. We're all about diversity. But what they really are saying is they care about diversity of evil. If you're evil, then you are allowed here. If you speak the truth, if you're honest, if you have common sense, if you use logic, then no, you are not allowed. We only want diversity of evil. If you preach a backwards world, if you like little kids, if you want to perform sexual acts in front of little kids, if you want to, all these, do any kind of evil thing, you are accepted here. It's a diversity of evil. That's what they're going for. And they said if someone has bought a ticket, they will give their ticket to transfer it to the new venue where Dave Chappelle's performing at. So the big problem here is this diversity of evil. People are being persecuted. We're literally being persecuted for telling the truth, for being honest, for using common sense, using logic. Like, that's persecution. When you stop people from speaking the truth, when you censor people for speaking the truth, having common sense, logic, all that is persecution, and that is what's happening to everybody. I mean, I just had a video up about Novak Djokovic and not getting this, and it got taken down. It was doing decent for, I don't get very many views, but it was getting a good amount of views. And I checked my email today and it says, oh, we have removed your video. We don't allow any kind of information that goes against the narrative. We don't, basically, you are being persecuted for truth, honesty, common sense, and logic. Okay? That's what they're doing. They're censoring, they're stopping the truth from getting out. They have a diversity of evil. When they say they have diversity, it's a diversity of evil, because if you're evil, you're allowed. If you're honest, you're truthful, you will be persecuted, you will be stopped. And that's what they're doing to Dave Chappelle. That's what they're doing to the world. But blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And that's what's going on. They want people dependent. They want people secular. They want to make people as secular as possible. If you don't know what secular is, it's just not religious. They want people secular and they want people dependent. Why do they want people secular? Why do they want people dependent? Because money and control come when people are secular and when people are dependent. Obviously, when people are secular, they are going to have the powers that be will have more control, because if you're not following God, you're going to follow authority. No matter what they say, if it's good or bad, upside down, backwards, you're going to follow it. If you're dependent, you're going to be easier to control, because they could dangle something over your head. Well, we're going to take your job away from you if you don't follow along. We're going to cut off your car if you don't follow along. We're going to cut off your money, your digital car. Everything could just be cut off like that if you don't follow along. And that's a dependent person. An independent person doesn't need anything from them. So they want people dependent so they can have control. If people are more dependent, if people are more secular, they're going to spend more money, right? If you're religious, you're not indulgent. You're not going to just give in to whatever your mind and your body desires. Whereas a person who's not religious is easy to become more indulgent. Oh, I want that, I'm going to get it. Oh, I want that, I'm going to get it. Oh, I want that, I'm going to get it. That's the type of people they want. So it's all about dependence and creating secular people and dependent people. And that's why They are persecuting people for being honest, for telling the truth, for being rational, for using common sense and using logic. That's what they're doing. It's all about dependence and control. So it's crazy right now. Hopefully, we are able to turn the tide. We're able to go back to a time when truth, honesty, common sense, and logic ruled, because it's completely opposite now. It's all about dependence and creating a secular group of people. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is wrong of them to do to Dave Chappelle? I mean, all the gripes they have about Dave Chappelle, like, it's a lot of it's just like truth. It's like the truth hurts, but I mean, he said, every single one of us has came from between the legs of a woman, and they got pissed off at him for that. And that's true. It's truth. Persecuted for telling the truth. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Be safe.